Right, so for those of you waiting for the Apple VR headset to launch, there's some bad news because this product might be delayed due to some internal issues Apple's facing. And so let's delve into it, guys, but first make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours, and with that being said, let's just tuck in. Right, so Mark Gurman reports Apple's been facing overheating issues with the Apple VR headset, and so as a result, the release might be pushed until 2023. Now, Gurman does actually say Apple's initial plans was to release the headset in 2021, and this does make sense because Gurman did report on an in-person event taking place during 2021, but of course, that did not happen, and we also saw no headset. Well, then Apple started to focus on a WWDC 2022 release, but now they've hit another hurdle, and so as a result, the product has allegedly been pushed back. Now, the overheating issue is due to the fact this headset has two chips, and one of them is the mighty M1 Pro chip we see in the new MacBooks. And of course, this very powerful chip being within a headset will definitely cause thermal constraints. Now, apparently earlier designs of the headset did plan to have an external processor that of course could transmit data wirelessly to the headset, but Johnny Ive did not want that. He wanted everything to be within this super light and super small headset, and so yeah, as a result, Apple's facing many issues. Now, there is some hope we could see a 2022 release, since Apple's allegedly told the suppliers that they still might make a Q4 2022 release. But yeah, the fact Apple's warning the suppliers there's gonna be massive delays is definitely not a good sign. Now, yes, I know we might not see the actual headset this year, but of course, Apple could lay out their plans and announce software elements to the headset at WWDC. And yes, I know that Apple could preview the headset at WWDC and then of course just say it's coming next year. But the problem with that is of course Apple does not want another AirPower situation where they announce something and it's not ready and then they have internal issues and they end up cancelling the product. And so yes, after the whole AirPower debacle, I do think Apple's going to only announce a device when it's actually fully ready to go. However, there is a very good chance Apple could announce the software side of things at WWDC, since of course they need developers to jump on board this new platform and actually make applications for it. And letting developers work on the software means that of course when we do see the headset launch, there should already be a plethora of applications available on the platform. Now do note, Gurman has actually mentioned this in his report, but he says that's been scheduled for next year's WWDC. And I guess I can understand why Apple might not be rushing into things with this announcement, but of course, if the headset launches next year, I do think it's best Apple gives developers at least a year to develop apps for this platform, and so I do hope we do see some sort of announcement regarding the software of this headset at this year's DubDub. In fact, allegedly iOS 16 lays the groundwork for this headset, so yes, I do very much think there is a very strong chance we could see Apple announce the ability to develop apps for this headset's platform, which is called ROS. And by the way, Gurman does end the report by saying it's going to be a whopping $2,000. That's insane. And apparently Apple expects to sell one headset per day in their retail stores and overall sales of 7 to 10 million within the first year. Now, to be honest, that estimation does seem pretty high, especially when it does cost $2,000. That's way out of reach for many consumers. But then again, maybe the hardware and the software are so incredible on this, it justifies the higher price tag, and so as a result, it does gain some traction in the high-end market. Anyways guys, tell me your thoughts. When do you think the Apple headset's gonna launch? Anyways, thank you for watching guys. Make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the video in the card above on details regarding the iPhone 14 series. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya peeps.